Hey guys, THUNDERSTUD here, and today we are getting to Buster Blader. We got some new support, we have a new trap card, we have a new synchro monster, believe it or not, because Buster Whelp is in fact a tuner, so he does work just fine. It takes a Buster Blader and our Buster Whelp to make the new Buster Dragon. Now what does it do? It's actually a basic synchro. It doesn't specifically take these monsters, but that's the combo we're doing here. Buster Dragon, all monsters you control become, or your opponent controls, become dragon type monsters. Once per turn, if you do not control a Buster Blader monster, you can target it in your graveyard, special summon it. That's, I think that's a quick turn. I think that's a quick effect. The second one is for sure. Once per turn, during your opponent's turn, you can target a Buster Blader you control. Equip it with a sword destruction monster in your graveyard. That's a quick effect. We don't use that one because we don't have any destruction sword monsters to equip. They'd be worth it if there were some that were dragons. None of them are dragons. They're spellcasters. I'm assuming there's some support monsters who are dragons. Those are what we need, because the dragons we're using instead are 100 dragon. I'm kind of just trying them out. He gets pretty strong. You can get him up to 30 or 2100 with just 3 cards on the field due to his first effect. That'll also get him to a level 7, so you can do the synchros. But mostly it's for his second effect. When he's sent to the graveyard, you target a face-up card that was special summoned from the extra deck. First time that face-up card would be destroyed by battle or card effect, it is not destroyed. You can only do that once per turn. That's an okay effect. I mean, people are still going to have chainable spells that are going to make this not quite as good as it sounds. We're just trying it out because we need more dragons. So if the actual destruction sword monsters were dragons, they would be perfect. But till then, we're just trying out different stuff. 100 dragons, not optimal. Just a card I wanted to try, I haven't really used. So trying it out here. Finishing it off with Sphere Kuribo Kiteroid. They're pretty basic staples. Everything else is core to Buster Blader. And then we have the new Destruction Sword Memories. You discard 1 Destruction Sword, so it's not many. We have our boy, we have this one, and we have our own trap. So it will discard its own trap. Can't discard a Buster Blader. Can the Whelp? Can the Fusion? It is searchable by Whelp. Makes a huge difference. So you discard 1 Destruction Sword, special summon a Buster Blader from your deck. That's okay. It's kind of hard to do. The second effect is where it's really at. You banish this card from the graveyard, fusion 1 Buster Blader, the Dragon Destroyer Swordsman from your extra deck by banishing the fusion materials listed on it from your graveyard. So you can make obviously the one boss we're really using. The same turn you throw this in the graveyard, it's immediate, and it's a quick effect. You can use it during the battle phase. Very strong little effect. Again, we just run light on the actual destruction sword. They have some monsters as support, but it's just not that good. So, yeah, other than that, it's some basic dragon stuff. We could probably switch this out for like Mana Dragons or Back Row Hate or more Sphere Boy. I like Sphere Boy over Kiteroid too. Sphere Boys are pretty important. And obviously Destiny Draw, too OP not to use with a deck like this. So I don't see this trap alone throwing it over the top. I will optimize it. We're going to cut probably 100 Dragon and Kiteroid. Gonna have to test a bunch of stuff to see just how far we can really get with this new Buster Blader support, but I don't see it running away with the meta or anything as much as I would love it to. So let me know what you guys are doing with it. We'll definitely have some more, and hope you guys enjoy. Alright, here we are facing a Supreme King Jaden. I think we just give this guy a very old school beating of a normal DNA. Oh no, we don't go DNA surgery this time. I think we go we get the synchro off. So we go Swordsman. Sorry, not Swordsman. We go Whelp. He does have Swordsman in his name though. We search our Destruction Fusion. That way we can use it with memories. Memory brings out Blader. He didn't do anything in his turn. Now we're able to synchro. Blader plus Whelp is the brand new Buster Dragon. Buster Dragon, like a quick effect, can special summon Buster Blader. Now with that Buster Blader, we can normal summon our whelp. We search our destruction fusion with our whelp. We can synchro again. We're gonna synchro again into another Buster Dragon. That Buster Dragon can special summon our Buster Blader once again. We're swinging what would be lethal damage if he didn't have a Kiteroid. So he didn't brick, he just has Kiteroids. We hit him for 1200. Now, I don't need 2 Buster Dragons. Think of Buster Dragon as the DNA surgery for us. We don't need 2 of that. We need just 1 of that combined with our Buster Blader. Now he is just a lamb to the slaughter. He doesn't even realize this is the monster form of DNA surgery, guys. He's gonna learn here real quick. He thinks he's got plays. He's using his effect, his skill, I should say. It's not gonna work. He brings out a Stratos, no effect for you. Tries to fuse Dark Hero Gaia with Dark Fusion. Dark Fusion protects you from a lot of things, but it's not gonna protect you from Buster Blader. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Bronc. You really don't see that all too often. We're going first. No sleeper map for our boy here. We got 2 DNA surgeries. We have our memory, but nothing to really use it. So it's not live, so we're pretty vulnerable. I still didn't want to use this 100 Dragon though. We're facing Shiranui. Who plays Shiranui anymore? So 2 back row set. We have DNA surgery. He's not a zombie anymore. That's going to be very important later. We're going to normal summon our 100 Dragon. He gets up to 2100 to swing over the Samurai Skull. He starts at 1800 though, so we already had him. Now he goes into his Arch Fiend Zombie Skull. Remember, he prevents all face-up zombie monsters from being destroyed by card effect. So he thought he had a Needlebug Ceiling. This is probably a play he's done 1,000 times. Had a field full of monsters. Needlebugs trying to destroy my 1 monster. Destroys all his monsters. Why? Because they did not have the Archfiend protection because of DNA surgery. So he just wiped his whole field. Very crazy. Now we got a second 100 Dragon. Gets right back up to 2100. Hit by Drowning Mirror Force. Perfect. Let him blow that on 100 Dragon. That's fine by me. Here he's trying to go with the Shogun. We have Kiteroid. I really want more Sphere Boys, and Sphere Boy would have been just as useful in that situation. But not this situation. It's really unfortunate we can't discard Buster Blader for the Destruction Sword memories. It would make sense. But we had another instance of Kiteroid, so we're still okay. Now we get it. We got the Fusion, which means we can use our trap card, bring on a Buster Blader. Now how are we going to get over that boy? We're already over him because we're 3500. Now we throw away a Buster Blader to the graveyard to add the Fusion to our hand. Why would we do that? Because now we can use the trap immediately, banish him in the 100 Dragon. Now we have a Swordsman of Destruction. He's 0 defense Dragon. He's going to hit us with a Karma Cut. Guess what? We can chain the Fusion, a new Destroyer, and we're free to hit him for lethal over that 0 defense. Get out of here, Shiranui. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing Silvio. He was trying to gain a rank, no less. Using that Duelist Kingdom sleeve over there. We got a Buster Blader. We got a Whelp. We're gonna be doing really well. This boy just minus 1,000 life points for us. Sets a monster. Goes with another scale. That's the scale that can make other scales level 9s. So that's a pretty good scale, and brings out some more Abyss monsters. Not crazy scared of what is essentially some beat sticks. He does even, I mean, you know, he's throwing it all out there. He doesn't have any traps, so it'd be an easy duel for a deck like this. Because we already have the combos we really need. Now, I could search memories, but I'm going to search 2 Destruction Sword Fusions so we can use one, and we'll be able to set one. Because if we would have gone memories, we wouldn't have been able to use it. We would have had to use it to be thrown away. So we set the Fusion, then we set the DNA surgeries, and we're ready to go. We use 1 DNA surgery, flip all of them to defense. He doesn't know what Buster Blader does. He's still trying to continue on. He's lowered himself all the way to 200. He's He's got a normal summon, even heal. That's not your evil heal. That's not gonna do it. He's got a Wild Hope. He's gonna not Pendulum Summon. You get a Kiteroid, doesn't really do anything for us. He's gonna Treacherous, our boy. He Treacherous our Destroyer in one of his heals. How are we gonna get out of this one? It's with the Kiteroid. Now he has to use his Abyss script to destroy a DNA Surgery. But if you guys recall, we cold-bloodedly have a second Prisma DNA Surgery right there. We're gonna take the 3k, so we get the Destiny Draw and really win this duel. Then we're gonna Kiteroid his Superstar. We're gonna end phase the DNA Surgery to show him his Nightmare. He has nothing to stop us. We're gonna Destiny Draw the perfect Buster Blader card. We use our Swords Fusion for 1. I don't think we're done. We're gonna use... No? Or I think we had a memory. Did we have a memory? Pretty sure we had a memory in there we could have used. It's not gonna let me check though. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here's an Akiza. We're going second. I don't really remember fighting an Akiza. She's using a Volcano Sleeve, just like I am. We got 2 Sphere Boys and a Kiteroid. Oh, I remember this duel. This is a Block Dragon deck. So we got our Sword Memories. He's got a Golem. Revival Golem. He's going into Dire Wolf. Gonna destroy himself just to send my memories to the graveyard for me. Thank you, sir. Brings out a Block Dragon, brings out a Giant Rex, doesn't want to give me Destiny Draw, and passes the turn. We get another instance of memories. He, once again, doesn't want to hit Destiny Draw. We have tons of hand traps. Virtually all our hand traps. Now we got 100 Dragon, nothing we can really do with there. Buster Blader, still virtually no synergy between all the cards on the field. And in our hands, this needs a looser discard. We should be able to discard Buster Bladers. Anyways, going Malevolent Sin with his Giant Rexes now. And then he has another Block Dragon. He's gonna bring those Block Dragons into a Heretic Dragon. Why are you gonna do that? He has to destroy that other monster he just made. Just to hit us. Just to hit another back row. Doesn't even swing at us. We finally top deck a Whelp. That lets us search our fusion. We're gonna use that fusion. He's already a dragon just waiting for us. So we're gonna be super strong as it is. But we better make that 2. Oh wait, first we get the 100 dragon. So first instance of destruction for our boy is ignored. Now we get a second destroyer. And we get the Destruction Fusion back into our hand by discarding a Kiteroid. Now here, we could have did this differently. I could have not used this card. We could have just used Whelp's effect to bring out the Buster Blader from the graveyard. We swing with this boy, and then we swing with Buster Blader. We hit him for lethal. He had nothing else on the field, so we could have done that. So a bit of a misplay. But obviously still full control of the duel. He's in pure top deck. Now we're going to Destiny Draw. We get another Buster Blader. We're going to bring that Buster Blader out. So like I said, we could have done that last turn. Finished him off no problem. Here he's going to hit us with a Rock Bombardment. Tackle Crusader combo. Just a little bit of a stall. I switched this boy to defense position. Just in case there's a Drowning Mirror Force. He is the boy with the 100 Dragon protection, so he's a little more sticky for us. Now he has another Tackle Crusader, flips down that was the wrong Buster Blader to flip down. Then he brings out a Raiden, brings out a Block Dragon, that brings out a Giant Rex. He's gonna bring out the Scrap Dragon to destroy 1, but wait, Scrap Dragon is in fact a Scrap Dragon. He's not a machine. He's flipped to defense. He just made us even buffer. We got DNA Surgery as if we needed it. And then we finish him in 1 easy swing. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Quattro. We're going second. Let's see what our boys got for us. No sleeve or mat. We got our Whelp. We got 100 Dragon. He's going Abyss. He's got some Xyz plays. I don't really know what these cards do yet, so we're taking a look. He's going into this Dante. Does not seem like a very strong monster. You detach 1 to 3. You gain 500 for each you detach, so he gets up to 2500 attack. not super impressive. I'm not crazy about it. He mills to your graveyard. That has synergy with other Burning Abyss. And you get to add one of the Burning Abyss to your hand if he's destroyed. And he'll flip to defense after he attacks. That's all just pretty pedestrian stuff. So he mills 2 of Alec. And that's going to banish our monster. I think this banishes our monster too. So our boy's banished. He brings Crane Crane out. That's going to special summon Farfa. Crane Crane's perfect. We just got 3 Crane Crane. It looks perfect for this deck. I think I've already messed with Burning Abyss too, no less. So we're going to use our Destruction Sword memories in the battle phase. We threw away a fusion. We brought out our Blader. I guess our Whelp comes back in our standby phase, which is perfect for us because we're able to go right into a Buster Dragon. Now we're gonna fusion. They're all dragons, by the way. We go with the fusion with the memories from the graveyard. That means we got a big boy. We're gonna set a destruction fusion, go with the 100 dragon. He's only at 22 though, and there's no real other way we can get over it. Now, with this boy, we could have summoned the Buster Blader, but I like this turn a little better. If we summon the Buster Blader, we could still chain this fusion the next turn, but we're still waiting. He didn't have anything to go through. We switch our Buster Dragon to defense and kept our boy in attack. Great stuff, guys. Oh, here it is, guys. This is what I was waiting for all night. Let's go. Even going first, I don't care. Look at him. Full Kaiba, full Blue Eyes, Sleeve and Mat, Ultimate Dragons. Here it is, my boy. This deck. I don't care if this deck's not meta. This deck's gonna curve stomp these Blue Eyes, stilted up by skills, stilted up by love from Konami. Well, here's the true love. The Buster Bladers. Gonna dunk on him. So this was actually a pretty convoluted turn. I shouldn't have been talking over it. So we used our Buster Whelp to search memories. You can search memories. We already had Destruction Swordsman Fusion. We used the fusion, throw away a DNA surgery to get the fusion back in our hand after we already fused. That way we can throw away this Destruction Swords card with the memory in the end phase. Probably still, he didn't just brick. The best turn is don't set your tiny little tuners. Don't feed into the Buster Blader. Just hope I don't have means to bring out a lethal amount of damage to a direct attack. But with the new memories, we're able to throw away the Swordsman Fusion, bring out a Buster Blader, all of this from a first turn play. Then we top deck 100 Dragon. He's able to get to level 7 and 2100. Very formidable field. And we had lethal, just an absolute nightmare for Blue Eyes. That's what we want to see is Blue Eyes scooping, guys. Great stuff. Oh, sorry, not just great stuff. That is the end of the video. So yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be tier listed. I do know there's gonna be ways to optimize this really well and focus on the combos because memories is searchable. But I think I don't mind 3 because we need a lot of Destruction Swordsmen. I'm gonna check out the Destruction Swordsmen. I've checked them out before though. They're spellcasters. They're not good. If they were dragons, they'd be so good, but they're not dragons, so they're not so good. We'll have to see how it goes. Let me know how you guys are running it, and thanks for watching, guys.